hold on to your seat, because what I'm about to tell you about the vegan diet will 100% make your brain tingle. Whether you are vegan...
Hey babe, you want me to make steak for dinner?
Oh no, I'm vegan.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I have the pin.
Oh, okay.
Or you're considering becoming vegan.
Guys, I'm going vegan.
Or you simply want to be able to have a proper talk to somebody who is a vegan.
You're a vegan, right? I'm a meat eater. Why can't we just both live happily in each other's orbit? Why can't you let me just get on with eating meat and you eat your gruel and we'll all go home happy? You can all be as hangry as you like and not have meat.
This video will radically expose you to a very interesting side of vegan nutrition and the human physiological response that comes with it.
Talking about my gut health, explaining that I've been having some problems for a little while now.
Bloating and a lot of gas, like a lot of gas.
I didn't feel like I was really absorbing nutrients.
We often hear that people who go vegan have a high risk of becoming nutrient deficient.
75% of vegans are said to be deficient of B12 and 25% of vegetarians.
We know by now that vitamin D and calcium are some of the most prominent deficiencies that occur. Non-vegan people get lots of calcium from dairy sources and vitamin D from eggs and fish and so forth. Vegans obviously don't eat those things, so it's easy to see how they can become deficient in it. People who go vegan often boast with how good they feel. You will hear them say things like, "I don't struggle with brain fog anymore," and "I feel light, energetic. It's almost as if my digestive system doesn't have a rock in it all the time." Which sounds great, I must say. One of the interesting sides of feeling great is that you can't necessarily feel the density of your bones or feel the maximum contraction ability of a muscle. Now, did you know that without optimal amounts of vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium? And if that can't happen, well, then your bone density will decrease over time, until one day you bump your leg against the table and break it. Now, vegans can easily consume enough vitamin D and calcium, right? Right? Let's quickly look into it. Vegan sources of vitamin D include mushrooms and fortified cereals, and we also get vitamin D through sunlight on our skin. However, that's a bit more complicated to explain right now, and a bunch of other physiological responses is needed to make that happen, which vegans also might need supplementation for, but let's stick to mushrooms. They taste nice, they're easy to come by, and they provide the most vitamin D amongst all plants. The recommended amount of vitamin D is 600 to 800 units a day, and 1 cup of sliced mushrooms contain about 6 units. So it's easy. You only have to eat 133 cups of mushrooms to get enough vitamin D. Simple, right? But let's be honest, you can just use a vitamin D supplement. How about calcium? There are lots of plant-based sources for calcium. You get tofu, kale, chickpeas. How much of those would you need to get your daily amount? Well, adults need about 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day, and kale is the highest calcium you can get. 1 cup of kale, and I mean a cup of cooked kale, we all know how that looks before it gets cooked. Anyways, 1 cup of cooked kale has 90 milligrams of calcium in it. So you only have to eat about 11 cups of cooked kale per day. Sounds doable, right? Not really, but whatever. Supplements can help you get enough calcium in too. A super interesting discussion to have is one about nutritional synergy. Have you ever heard of it? This is just a big fancy word for saying that certain nutrients need to be in the presence of other nutrients in the gut in order to be optimally absorbed in the body. Funny enough, vitamin D is needed in the gut in order for calcium binding proteins to be produced, and those are needed to transport calcium through the gut lining into the blood. Without vitamin D, calcium absorption is drastically reduced. And a similar process exists for iron together with vitamin C and vitamin K together with vitamin D. I'll leave an explanation on how all of this works in the caption below. But as you can see, it becomes extremely important to consume a balanced diet for optimal health. And doing this while being vegan becomes extremely challenging. It's not impossible, it's just challenging. You'll need a very good meal plan. And in all honesty, you basically need a degree in human physiology and nutrition to keep yourself healthy, which is a bit unrealistic in my opinion. Going on some new fancy diet might make you feel good initially, but we have no idea what's going on behind the scenes if we're being frank with each other. And just going on how you feel is probably the most dangerous thing you could ever do. We should always ask questions. Never trust anything you hear on the internet, even this video. Do more research and stay wary of all the nonsense out there. I'll see you in tomorrow's video for another health, fitness, nutrition, human physiology, or whatever interesting topic I find. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.